Hi, my name's Dee and I'm the Spicy Librarian.
Hi, my name's Katie and I'm sat on the other side of the sofa today because we have a very exciting guest.
Hi, I'm Juno. I'm an indie romance author and I still haven't forgiven Katie for spoiling The Poisoned Daughter.
I knew you were in serious trouble.
I am so sorry.
When we filmed the apology was kind of tongue-in-cheek. But I'm so glad we did it because people were genuinely angry with her.
I know. I don't think I gauged the actual reaction until people were commenting, being like, "It's okay, thank you for apologising," and I was like, "Oh, it was that serious."
It was that serious.
It was
grave.
a
It was a grave decision.
It was a really bad decision by myself, and I am still asking for forgiveness.
I'm generally quite cross with Katie anyway, so I was cross, but I'm always cross with everything Katie does. So I didn't gauge the room either.
No, but I spoiled it for you. You were
you
gutted.
did. Yeah, absolutely
You
gutted.
were like, was that the twist? Because you hadn't read it.
So angry.
It was priceless though.
So
So it
angry.
was good. But yeah, I apologise
I love that you've
forgive
come all the way here
to tell me that.
just to tell Katie
Yeah, I'm just
off.
leaving now.
Like, that's it.
I've said my piece.
That's all I've come to say. No, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
You're in for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons being that you are an indie author that we have stocked since the day we opened, and you were actually here on our opening day to support us opening.
I queued for 90 minutes, and it was worth every one of them.
Stop.
Genuinely.
Thank you so much.
It was worth
That's
it.
absolutely amazing. And I think actually by the time you got here, we'd nearly sold out of your books anyway, hadn't we? Because you were
Yeah.
on the wall over there,
I was, yeah.
and they were nearly all gone. And
Yeah.
and you've come in today to sign some books for us, and I've got like 4 left.
I have a suitcase with me, don't you worry.
Amazing, amazing. That's fabulous because we do sell out of your books a lot. So that's one of the reasons why you're here, to talk about your lovely work. Second reason you're here, we have one of our core following that Katie calls
The stands.
Daniel from Cardiff. He is the reason I found your first book in the first place. He's part of our curation team, so he does help us find indie authors that we wouldn't necessarily have heard about otherwise. He sent a message in a group chat with nearly 200 people in it, so he cannot go back on this, and said, if you manage to get Juno in on a podcast so I can learn more about her writing and her books, I will get a tattoo of the Spicy Librarian logo.
Daniel.
Daniel.
Why would you challenge her like that?
Why would you throw down with me? Okay,
Okay.
so that is another reason why you're here. So thank you, Daniel, for making this happen.
Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah, absolutely. But that aside, and we will make sure we send you photos. We'll vet those photos first.
Thank you.
But we will make sure we send you photos. Salt and Sweet.
Yes.
When did Salt and Sweet come out? Because I know obviously we've only been a physical shop since the 14th of February.
Yep.
How long before that was it?
Not long at all. It came out on the 6th of January.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was a matter of weeks.
So she's only this year old.
She is, yeah. She'll be 6 months old in a couple of days, actually.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
And Spicy Honey came out a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, Spicy Honey came out in June.
Yes.
So yeah, she's brand new.
I have read both.
Thank you.
I am not a contemporary reader.
No, I know you're not.
I inhaled them. I read them both in the same day. I love them. And I'll tell you something else. My husband loves them.
Oh, I'll take it.
Spicy.
He does not read.
I will take that as a massive win.
Yeah. I mean,
I love it when boys read my books.
No,
It's
he
like,
didn't read them. He didn't read
Oh
them.
no, did
He
he
just
have them read
benefited.
aloud too?
No.
No?
He was just at home when I read them. I just, honestly, spicy.
That's the best compliment
I
I think
love
I could
that.
ever receive.
Who needs blue pills?
Amen.
We just need books.
We just need books.
We
These
just
That's all we
books.
need.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Just saying this and remembering that my stepdaughter listens to our podcast. Sorry, Jess. No, Salt and Sweet. Let's talk about Salt and Sweet first.
Sure.
So we've got, it's our MMC.
Mm-hmm.
He is the best friend of the older brother of our FMC.
Correct.
Older brother of FMC actually raised her from 13 because tragic incident, parents no longer with us.
Yep.
So he has a very paternal kind of relationship with his younger sister, who he still sees in his head, without meaning to be kind of any way derogatory, still sees her as this teenager who needs a guiding hand.
Yep.
She, at the beginning of the book, is married to a total arsehole.
Oh, he's a wanker.
He's an absolute
We
wanker.
hate him.
We do hate him a lot. We do hate him a lot. I'm not going to do a Katie and tell the full story here. But it's clear that Brother's best friend, our MMC, has had feelings that he's never acted on towards our FMC for a very long time.
I love a bit of yearning.
Yeah, very much yearny. Oh, very much.
We do love a boy that yearns.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
What else we love is we love a boy that everyone, well, nearly everyone, thinks is a hedge fund manager who actually runs a sex club.
Wild.
Yeah.
That is wild.
I'm going to let you think about how they might meet.
That is wild.
So it's wild. It is beautifully written. There's a lot of plot in there. The filth is amazing. It's so good. It's so good. And then I went straight on to Spicy Honey, the second book.
Yes.
Now, the interconnected characters in this, I feel like I'm just giving a dissertation on your books here.
No,
My
I'm
apologies.
really enjoying it. My ego is just growing.
But in Salt and Sweet, our FMC decides that she's going to create this fuck it list. Like, instead of a bucket list, it's a fuck it list. Things that she's never done.
Okay.
She's been with arsehole boyfriend, husband, since she was an adult. So he's her only. And her only point of reference, and she's never tried so many things, and it's gone really quiet in here now as I'm talking about. So the first thing on her fuck it list is to kiss a girl. She's never kissed a girl.
Okay.
So she quite shyly goes to this gay club on her own, sits at a bar feeling very nervous, starts talking to this American girl who's next to her, opens up about everything. They have a real girl moment. And she says, well, I'll kiss you if you want. So she has her first girl kiss. Yeah.
Just love girlhood.
Sisterhood right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spicy Honey is that friend's story.
Okay.
Yeah. What I love about Spicy Honey, this is actually my first throuple book.
You run a romance bookstore,
I know, it's my
and this
first
is your first throuple book.
It is, yeah. It really is.
Honour.
Yeah. I am not usually, in any way, shape or form, an MM reader.
Okay.
It's just not for me. I
This
can
is not your
appreciate,
bag.
because I just think at that point there's no foof involved. They don't need me. Have a lovely time. Off you go.
Fair enough.
This, obviously, with being a throuple and boyfriend has a boyfriend, which is a complicated relationship, which I won't go into to spoil anything. I was really in, and the MM moments in it, I was really in.
You could discover a whole new appreciation for MM. I love a bit of MM, so yeah.
Yeah, you do as well.
I do love a bit of MM. Yeah.
And Silent Vish, you're an MM girl. Yes.
Yeah.
She's nodding. I've just referred to her as silent. She didn't say anything. So our characters in this, again, because I don't want to say anything more about the story.
Sure.
I don't want to. Freddie and Cole. I'm married to a Freddie.
Aww.
They're essentially an inner 5-year-old. So high energy.
Oh, yes.
Clearly ADHD.
100%.
A lot going on. Moves a million miles an hour. And I am a Cole. I'm quite stoic, deep, but quite serious, and so
You seem very serious.
I can be. I'm the dictator around here. No, what is it I get called? Tyrant.
Tyrant.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovingly, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, all the love.
They don't work here anymore. But some of Freddie's moments, I pissed myself laughing at the Friday Night Lights reference.
Oh.
I think because it's a turn of a page as well.
Yep.
There's one point where he goes, he's like, is it clear eyes, full heart, can't lose? And I'm like, I've read that before. And it turns it over and I'm like, that's where it's from. Absolutely pissed myself laughing. There's some really genuinely lovely laugh out loud moments. And I can tell by reading these books that you and I have a very similar sense of humour. Very similar, quite dry.
Yep.
Yeah. Loved it so much. I'm going to shut up talking now. I want you to tell me about where these came from in your head, where the writing experience is. Was the kind of the whole, all of the characters as an arc in your head to start with, or did you develop Spicy Honey after Salt and Sweet? Or tell me everything.
Sure, happily. So I started writing Salt and Sweet last summer.
Yeah.
I did like an English degree 1,000 years ago. I got so overwhelmed reading so many books, I just stopped reading altogether. And then for a while I read crime.
Yeah.
And then I read a crime book that was so traumatizing, I was like, I think I'm done with that. And then only discovered romance in like 2024.
Yeah.
And I read ACOTAR.
Gateway
drug. So I was like voraciously consuming romance novels and just having the best time. I was almost like, does everyone else know about this? Like, this is such a good time.
We need to tell people.
This is so good. Like, why are we not all talking about this? Became completely addicted. Like a sort of like a crack dealer, like pushing it on all my friends. Like, have you heard about romance
sliding
novels?
books
I know,
across
genuinely.
tables. Yeah.
So I was like in this place where I was voraciously consuming books and having a great time. And then it was sort of last summer, I was like, I really want to have a go at this. You know, like I've got some stories I want to tell. And like I remember going for brunch with a couple of friends who are actually both authors, but not really romance authors.
Okay.
And I was like, I have this idea, this like brother's best friend thing. Neither of them read much romance, and they were both a bit like, yeah. And I was like, oh, this idea sucks. But it's like I couldn't let go of it. Like Emmy was just in my head. Like she was so visceral in my head for me and so clear. And I was like, no, I really want to tell this story. And like Luke was just like this nebulous, I didn't know anything about him. Like I was like, he's secondary. Like it's all about her. And I had this sort of whole thing of like, what if someone got married really young and they just never got to kind of experience it, but they want to do all of that sexual exploration when they're older.
Yeah.
And like, what would be the catalyst for all that happening, and how could it be really hot and really fun? And I thought about the books that I'd really, really enjoyed, particularly as sort of entry-level, smart reader, if you like.
Yeah.
And I love Salacious Players Club by Sarah Kate. It's one of my favourite series. I adore the Alchemy series by Elodie Hart. And so I had this, I was like, people can write about sex clubs, and that's doable, that's cool. So then sort of started to cook up this club in London, which was, similar to those kinds of vibes. That was very exclusive, and it all kind of like came together from there.
Yeah.
I've realised I'm a total pantser. I'm not really a plotter.
Love
so
that.
I sat down with like absolutely no experience whatsoever in writing anything like this. I just sort of winged it. I was just like, let's go.
That.
And I remember finding it harder to find like Luke's voice initially and just being like, who is this guy? Like I could take him in so many different directions, whereas she was always so fixed in my brain. Like she was so clear to me. And then like he just took shape, and then it really snowballed, and I just loved writing it so much because it all just fell into place. Like they did what they wanted to do, and I was just following them through the story. Like, like when you take a dog for a walk and it's just like pulling you on a lead. That's how it felt writing it. And it was honestly, it was joyful. And then I got to the end and I was like, is it good? Is it shit? I don't know. And I had a couple of friends read it, and they were like, no, this is good. Like this, you have something good here. And then I was like, right, I'm going to just self-publish it. I thought, no, I'm not going to bother trying to get an agent. Like that could take years and years and years.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just going to, whack it out there and see what happens.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing.
I love that you say about Luke, who is our MMC in the first book, that you didn't know much about him, but that's sexy, and I think it reads in the early stages of that, but we don't know a lot about him, and that's the mysterious. We want him to be mysterious, right?
Yeah.
Because guys ruin it by getting to know him. Like I don't want
they
to.
do.
Yeah, we get to know. Once we get to know a guy, you're like, I've lost a little bit of interest
they're
now.
so broody and don't speak, and then they start speaking, and you're like,
Shut up!
Stop.
Shut up!
Wind it back.
No, so what I did love that about him, because he had this kind of foreboding nature. You knew he was never going to do anything to hurt anybody. He was not that guy.
Yeah.
But it was like this whole, who the fuck are you? And I love that. He was Batman.
Oh,
He was Batman.
I love the fact that you focus more on her sexual exploration as well, rather than on the story, or like the love story aspect of it. You're like, he can come second.
Yeah.
Not maybe literally.
Sometimes he does.
Yeah. Good.
Often, actually.
Yeah,
He's
most
a
of the
very
time.
giving man.
He is a giving man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I adore them. And so when you were writing, so when you finished Salt and Sweet and you had that kind of, oh God, is it good? Had you already in your head, were you still super focused on Salt and Sweet, or was your head already, I need to talk about Sloane?
Yeah.
I always knew, like from the moment I wrote that first kiss between Emmy and Sloane in book 1, I was like, well, Sloane is book 2. Like I just knew it. I loved writing her. Like she was joyful to write. She's still one of my favorite characters in the whole thing.
Yes.
And I knew very early that the 3 books were going to be, it was going to be Emmy, then it was going to be Sloane, then it was going to be Jessie.
Yeah.
So I knew that. I've still got I'm mulling over like whether or not Chloe gets a novella. She's like another side character at some point. But like those three female characters, like at the heart of those stories, they are each getting their own story. And I knew Sloane was going to have a sort of white shoes thruple situation.
Yeah.
Jessie's I didn't know in the beginning. I was like, I don't really know.
I still don't know about her yet.
Yeah.
I just said off camera, I just said to you, like, what's wrong with her? There is something going on. Like, I feel I want to be her friend because she's got something she needs to talk about.
She does. Yeah.
But you have no idea what. So these characters, you are friend. I'm in there. I live there. I'm in that kind of Bermondsey area. I know the club.
Yeah.
I can picture what all the rooms look like. I tell you who else I would be interested in. Who's the girl? And I've forgotten her name. Who does a lot of the aerial silks? Who gets mentioned quite a few times?
Oh, Gloria.
Gloria.
Yeah. She can
Gloria.
have her own story.
I'm not sure about Chloe. I think because she's got such a wonderful life with such a wonderful man that if we went down her, something's going to have to go wrong for her, and I'm not ready for that. She has to be
too cruel.
She needs to be on a pedestal. Girl got it right. Everyone else is falling apart a little bit and has to find their way, but girl got it right.
She's kind of arrived over there. But I also think like there are stories to be told after someone's like got married and had children. Like that's just not that's not the end, is it? Like, you know, for most romance novels, sure that is the end. But like in people's lives, I think there's something interesting to explore in that. But I haven't fleshed out yet. It's just it's an idea
I'm
floating.
worried about Chloe's story. I can't lie.
I won't do anything cruel.
Gloria, I'm interested in. Yeah. I think Gloria's on the run.
She could do something cool. Couldn't she?
I think she could do something really cool. But I am fully invested, and I again off camera spoke to you about Jess's story, and you've not started it yet, or you've just started it?
I've written about 3 chapters of Jessie's story.
You're gonna have to. Okay, well, let's wrap this up because she's got work to do.
She's got to go.
She's got to go because I need that. Aww. So if you were, as and when you get to the point where you need somebody to read through it the first time, I'll take it before edits. It's fine.
Sure.
I need to know what's going on with her. She's my friend. She's hurting. I need to know why.
She is hurting.
Yeah,
it's going to be really different, I think, to the other 2 stories, in that I'm experimenting with an enemies to lovers vibe, but not like, you know, dystopian enemies to lovers, like dislike to lovers kind of vibe. And there's a bit more darkness in Jessie's history, which
I think there is.
We haven't explored yet. And like, I love that in the first 2 books, she's kind of this almost quite sage side character where she's always the one calling people out on their bullshit.
Yeah.
She's always the one like having that really, you know, that outside opinion that really helps people see their path.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for her to kind of have that herself and like, you know, learn to be loved, be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Are you finding that you're writing them quicker? All about the same?
I think it's probably about the same. I think I found different bits easier than others. Like I find writing with spicy scenes, easy peasy. I could do that all day long. I could probably have a whole side career on like literotica, literally just writing spicy scenes. But different characters all speak to me in different ways. Like with book 2, I found Sloane super easy because I was already in her head. You know, Freddie came to me very, very easily because he's in some ways so simple. In other ways not. But Cole, I was like, who are you? Like a bit like when I was writing Luke, but I was like, this guy is really making me work for it. And then actually so many people have told me since they've read it that Cole's their favourite character. And I'm just like, I did not see this coming. But like maybe because he made me work for it, you know, like it was harder to write him because he's that bit more complicated.
He's very complicated.
He's much more complicated. But I've made a good start on book 3, and I'm really pleased with sort of the momentum in it and stuff. So
I love that.
I'm hoping it will come out in the autumn.
So let's go back to some very basic interview questions then. So before you became my new best friend, what were you doing what was your path before you decided to kind of write filth and join us on the dark side?
The dark side is the best place to be.
Always.
So I still work in a sort of career in communications in the third sector. So I've had a long career working in various charities around the UK. So so I still do that on the side. I would love to write full time. That is absolutely my dream.
Well, that's the goal, right?
Yeah, I think I need a few more in my backlist before I can make that viable for me. But yeah, so a long career of writing, but nothing writing, like no creative writing like this. Really.
Okay.
It's all been like, it's not the same writing a press release. You know.
What do you think? Do we let her have custody of Chad and Frank?
Yeah, that would be a great
You're going to have to go back and listen over some other podcasts, but Katie and I have this kind of recurring storyline that we're fleshing out.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no,
about
you will not be
books
interested
now.
at all. But it's a trilogy and it's a wild ride. But yeah, no, you will not be interested. But we can help.
I will.
Yeah, we can help.
Yeah, we can help.
You can give us writing.
Can I be cheeky? Can you give us an exclusive? I can
tell you something that's secret that I haven't told anyone yet.
Go on.
I can tell you the title
You
of
won't
book
tell
3.
anyone.
Okay. No one can know.
No one.
So book 3, which is, as we know, is Jessie's story, will be called Whiskey Sour.
Love it.
Oh, I like that.
Love it.
Okay.
I do love that.
Oh, thank you. It took me a long time to come up with something that felt right.
Yeah.
Because I wanted something that kind of spoke to the kind of like tricky start to their relationship.
Yeah. Whiskey
so
sour.
Actually, now you've said that, I had not put this together before, but the titles of your books is how the characters feel when you're reading them.
Yeah.
That's very clever.
Or slightly contrasting flavours.
Yeah.
Although one of my friends, one of my male friends who's read the books, I told him the title and I saw him in person the other day and he was like, well, that's not a popcorn flavour. I was like, they're not all popcorn flavours. Like the first one arguably is a popcorn flavour, sure. But I was like, spicy, I've never had spicy honey popcorn. What are you talking about?
You could bring it out.
There we go. This
we
could
go.
be a whole merch line that I haven't
there we
explored.
go.
Definitely.
It really made me laugh.
It's amazing.
There you go, whiskey sour.
Love that. Do you see yourself, because quite admittedly you've read across the genres.
I have, yeah.
Do you see yourself dipping a toe into any of the other kind of romance genres?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
So I really want to do Jessie's story first because it's like
Yes.
burning a hole in
Oh,
my brain,
I
if you know what I mean.
understand that, yeah.
But I've got so many ideas. There are so many stories that I want to tell. And like I'm so inspired by even just like songs I've heard where I'm like, ooh, like there's a little hook there I could play with. And I kind of got this like nymph romanticy idea that's cooking. I've never tried writing romanticy. I'm like the world building element does intimidate me slightly. But there's definitely some sort of paranormal stuff I'm thinking about, some sort of more fantasy stuff. I do want to try some darker stuff. So I feel like I'm building my writing muscles. I've only got 2 books. I'm really new at this.
Yeah.
And I'm having a really great time. But I think starting with something contemporary that's very accessible felt like the right move for me. But kind of as I build those muscles and become a stronger writer, I would really love to try my hand at lots of different sort of subgenres within romance. Probably still within romance. I'm not going to sit here and suddenly pop out a serial killer crime book, but
I mean, we would read it.
I mean,
there was romance in it. I mean, if I could make a butcher in Blackbird, sure, but yeah. So I definitely like to try some others.
what I would say, because everybody does know I'm not a contemporary reader, I love your tone of voice. Your tone of voice resonates so well. They're smooth. There's nothing jarring about the writing at all. They're memorable. The characters are so well developed. Obviously, listen, with Jessie's story, we'd love you to consider having a launch party here.
I would love that.
And we would love to
That would
you
be
to
very
consider doing that.
exciting.
We'll get some flavoured popcorn in. I'm not sure how well they'll go down with
We'll
whiskey
try.
sour popcorn, but we'll do our best. We can serve whiskey sours.
Yes,
I think we should
love that.
definitely do
Yeah.
that. Put a little comment below if you would like to be informed, if you would like a newsletter to let you know before the tickets go available for Whiskey Sour launch, as and when we have a date. I mean, I'm going to send her home to write a book. But yeah, no, let's do that. And equally, with the tone of voice that you have, once Jessie's story is out the way, anything else you want to try, we're here for you.
Yeah.
You
We're
guys
here for
have
you.
been the most amazing supporters. Like, I think as, there are obviously various indie bookshops around the UK, but I have never ever worked with a bookshop that's been so supportive of indie authors, but also me personally. Like,
Stop.
it's
But
honestly,
keep going.
it's completely different to any other bookshop I've ever worked with. I've had lots of them just ghost me when I've contacted them, and it's just like,
that's
it doesn't
rude.
feel great. But it's like,
Yeah.
I get it. There's an awful lot of indie authors, and it's hard to know kind of if the book's gonna be the right fit. But you
Yeah.
guys have been unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
And when I did queue for a long time to come in on your first day, no, it's a compliment. I mean, what a sign of success.
Did you not? You should have stand there and go, don't you know who I am?
I am
book is in
nobody,
there.
but I would like to come in. No, and I saw my book like on the shelf over there, and I can still.
Straight away.
It's like a flashbulb memory for me, and I burst into tears. Genuinely.
I was stood by the fire exit and I
Yeah.
saw you come in. And because we'd never met in person before, I didn't know what you looked like. There was this woman just bawling her eyes out in front of the contemporary. I was like,
not embarrassing at all.
no, listen, I was with you because that day I think I took myself out the back and cried about 4 or 5
Yeah.
different times just from being massively overwhelmed by the support of everybody. You readers make it possible. You writers make it possible. We're just here as the middleman.
Yeah, facilitate
Yeah,
it.
facilitating that kind of relationship. And there might be some indie authors out there because we have an indie author subscription form.
Yeah.
A
Submission form.
Sorry. We must have a few hundred of people on there. So if you do feel you are being ghosted by me at this point, I don't mean to. We do have a curation team now.
Yeah.
Initially it was just me, but now we have 6 or 7 people who read prolifically, who will go through, and we will get back to everyone eventually, so apologies if you're waiting to hear back from me, but once we get our hooks into you, this is your home now. You live here.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Whatever you put out, we are happy to give you space in our store.
dear.
We love your writing. You're a wonderful person.
you.
And we want to thank you ever so much for being here. And we're going to thank you by making you play some really shit games.
I would love to play some shit games. Bring it on.
Amazing. What's first, Vish? We want you to tell us one of your 5-star all-time best reads.
Yep.
and we're going to find you a 1-star review of it, and then you're going to have to defend your book to whomever wrote that 1-star review.
Just to wind you
yeah.
up.
Just to really wind
Cruel,
you
but
up.
fair.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Love it.
So what would you pick as your 5-star read?
Okay, so from the last few months,
Okay.
I would say Dawn of the North by Demi Winters was a real
Okay.
5-star read for me. It was a real standout read. And it
So-
took me a long time to read it because I didn't want to like rush it. You know, sometimes if you're reading a book that's, you know, super breezy, you're just like whipping through and you might skim a bit. Whereas
Yeah.
like that is, I mean, the whole series, the whole like Road of Bones, Ashen series is so rich that I was
Yeah.
like, I can't rush this. And I
Is
had
this
it
the
on
second
Audible
book?
and it's the third
It's
book.
the third
Yeah.
book. Okay, third book.
But I think it's the best one so far.
Okay.
I just love
I've
it.
not read them. I haven't read them. No.
It's so good. She's brilliant.
Are they, forgive me if I'm wrong, are they Norse?
Yes, so it's all kind of like a Viking vibe. It's like
I
not
struggle.
explicitly Viking-y though. Like no one's there in this like funny hats or anything.
Okay.
It's like, you know, it's just got a Viking vibe, but like because people have like beards and plaits and blonde hair, but not like it doesn't feel.
Do you want to know the stupid reason why I struggle?
Go on.
I had to do for a separate book club I was in before our book club started, I had to do a Daniela Jensen
Okay.
book. And I did not have a lot of time before the book club came, because you know when sometimes it just and I audiobooked it.
Uh-huh.
And the guy, the MOC, sounded so much like the Swedish chef from the Muppets. And that was just not sexy.
Oh, it wasn't doing it for you then.
Is that how you think all Vikings
Yeah,
sound?
I do now.
No.
Daniela Jensen ruined it for me.
No, the audiobooks, I've got all the audiobooks too and they're very good.
It's not Swedish
There's
chef.
no Swedish chefs, there's no Big Summer Blower.
That's what was in my head from Frozen.
Totally. Yeah, so I will give it a try, but I have avoided Road of Bones because I'm just like, Swedish chef.
No, there's no Swedish chef vibes.
Okay.
It's so good. There's not a lot of like spice in the first book. The
Okay.
spice kind of picks up later, and it's not like there's not loads and loads of it. But what's done is
Is it
well
yearning?
done.
Slow burn.
There is a lot of yearning. It's good.
I like a bit. I'll give it a go.
It's a bit of an enemies to lovers vibe in the first book, and the first book's really about one of the sisters, and then sort of the latter book's about the sort of the other sister as well, and then some of the side characters. There's one of the side characters is her own novella, and that's a lot of feminine rage in that one, which I just love.
Oh
So-
yeah,
we love a bit of feminine rage.
we're a big fan.
We're familiar. Yeah. We live there.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is your 5-star book. Katie, have you got the 1-star review?
do.
Go on, read it out for us.
Offend me. Go on.
So I'm going to offend you now. This was, luckily they didn't put that name because we have done one of these before where I accidentally read out her name. Do you remember?
Yep.
And we
Did
had
she
to-
come for you?
No, we had to bleep it so that she didn't get bullied. Okay, Dawn of the North. What was the point of Jonas's chapters? Ray's chapters were just him having childish squabbles. Some old ex of his appeared for no good reason. He's jelly over a guy trying to woo Scylla and keep having pissing matches with him. God, I could not care less. It says, Merker, is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Merker needed to go back in his kennel and shut his mouth. Every time he spoke, he was just annoying. All he ranted about was power and refused to elaborate.
I mean, he's the god of chaos. Of course, he's ranting about power.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm with you. Trust me. Like, shut up, Merker. We don't care, Merker. No one asked you, Merker. They get very passionate with these
Yeah.
reviews. I skipped every sexy scene because they were just lame. To move the plot forward, something always suddenly happened. Oh, I'm not going to read that because I think that's a spoiler. The chapter voices were very similar and bland. The plot, this isn't full stops, the plot, full stop, would, full stop, not, full stop, move. Too many uninteresting subplots. I might be done with this series. It started strong, but finishing this and the novella has been like pulling teeth. I can't take another bloated, glacial-paced book where hardly anything happens.
Wow. Well, I disagree on almost every point. The one thing I do agree with, to be fair, there's a character called Jonas, and he's just a twat. He's awful. He's really irritating, and he's kind of, you don't realise he's a dick so much in the signs there in the first book, and then he gets a lot of chapters in the latter books, and I am a bit like, I don't really want to read his chapters. They're not great chapters. Like, I don't like him as a character. I really root against him. But I know, because this is like the middle in a 5-book series, I was like, he's here for a reason, guys. We need to read these chapters. He's playing a role. And he's, getting into bed with someone else towards the end of the 3rd book and stuff. And I was like, there's some intrigue here. We just need to push through. And I also get what she's saying about, like, Mirka, like, being annoying. Like, but it is literally the point of it. Like, it is meant to be frustrating to you that, because I'm trying not to spoil it, but the two sisters, they've kind of got a curse in their bloodline, and they've got like a shard of the god of chaos in their brains, and it gets activated in one of the books, blah, 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 blah. And he does like sort of chat to them through it, and it's a little bit like, oh, come on, we just want to get to the point. And I did at one point text my mum, and I was like, please just tell me that this thing will be dealt with by the end, because she read it before me, and she was like, you will be happy. And I was like,
Okay, good.
because I do like, I don't like being surprised by stuff. I do sometimes read books, I look for spoilers just so I can feel like, okay.
Do
I can
you?
carry on.
Prepared?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like to be prepared. I hate to be shocked.
Really? Okay, Vicky's making that face because Vicky reads the last page of every book. Yeah, so no one's with you on that one. Which is
Vicky is fully diagnosed and medicated.
unmedicated, fully
I
diagnosed.
don't go that far, but I do. If I'm feeling a little bit anxious about how a book's going to go, I totally like. I look for a detailed synopsis just so I can be like, okay, this thing will be fine, and I'll carry on.
You like to have manage
I
expectations.
hate to be surprised.
Really?
Yeah, it's because I'm a control freak.
I don't like surprises in real life. I don't like surprises in real life at all.
Yeah.
Because I can't fix this. If I dislike something, this is going to tell you even if this doesn't.
yeah.
Like my
Yeah.
mouth is going to be, oh, that's lovely. And my face is going to be like, what the fuck did you just do?
Yeah.
But in a book, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I don't like to be shocked.
You are very reserved and well behaved. We were like, when we played this game, we were like, fuck you, whoever wrote that, you're totally wrong, and I don't think you've ever read a book before in your entire
Well,
life.
I do think they're totally wrong. Like
Yeah.
these books are rich for a reason. Like there are lots of subplots, but there's like political intrigue. There's a lot of like really rich symbolism. There's a lot about womanhood and sisterhood and independence. There's so much in there to glean. And if you're literally going in for something completely surface level, then yes, it's not the right book for you. Maybe she's just not clever enough. For
Yeah,
it.
screw you. Get an
Love
education.
that's what we wanted.
Come back when you've educated.
come back when you've read more books.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. So we did this, switch this. We haven't actually played this way
No,
before,
we
but
haven't.
you've given us a book that you gave a 1-star rating.
Yeah.
What book was that?
So the most recent, I don't give a 1-star rating easily.
Okay.
I feel it's disloyal to my fellow authors. But over Christmas, I read Kidnapped by the Krampus.
Okay.
And I was like...
this title is intriguing.
The title is intriguing, and there were some bits that I enjoyed. There were some bits that I was like, some of this spice, though it's a bit out there. I was like, yeah, I'm kind of on board with this.
Let's hear from a 5-star rating of that, and then let you tear it apart.
Okay, so this person started it by saying it's smut. Keep your expectations where they need to be. So she's already
that's kind of
okay.
like, but she's dismissing it already, like, even though she's praising it.
I'm so
get your
happy
turn.
with how much this is winding you up. Let's go. Right, she said, Kidnapped by the Krampus is a book I started and realised, wow, I'm a bit fucked up as I enjoyed it.
Fair.
Emily Shaw's writing is funny and here for a fun time. Is it a literary masterpiece? No, but I had a blast and couldn't put it down. Twyla, that's not a name.
Yeah.
Twyla.
Yeah.
Wow. Our FMC.
Instant loss of a star.
Yeah, just that. Take her off. Twyla, our FMC, is a reporter trying to get the scoop into the CEO of Krampus World. This story is going to be her big break. Unfortunately, Krampus notices her and kidnaps her in order to do some, there's a pepper, things with
Spicy things.
with extremely dubious consent. There is a plot, but in truth, this story is smut first, plot second. Just go into it knowing that and you'll have a good time. I am never going to look at eggnog the same.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
you're
we're
going to
gonna
need
need
to
to
elaborate
expand
on
on
that.
that. Yep.
Genuinely sweet monster romance, size difference, kidnapping, definitely dubcon, language barrier, and then it says kinks upon kinks upon kinks.
And go.
She's right in some senses. Like there's a lot of smut. There's more smut than plot. That's fine. I actually quite enjoy that from time to time. The bit that for me made it a 1-star was like, for me there was very little plot at all. Like there was not much there.
Mm-hmm.
But also his character was completely inconsistent. Like at one point he was over here doing this, and then sort of over here you're like, oh, that doesn't feel like in keeping with the character you've already presented me with. There was a lot of dubcon, which I think, fair enough, if that's your thing, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was all over the place in terms of like, you know when you expect a level of consistency in a
Yeah.
character,
Okay. Yeah.
and you're just like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is happening? And it was like, it just sort of felt hodgepodge together with like, you know, smutty scene after smutty scene after smutty scene. Again, fair enough, but with no like golden thread running through it to sort of take you on that journey.
Yeah.
And there was bits that were just a bit like,
Please explain the eggnog.
oh, you know, I remember thinking I shall never drink eggnog again, but I can't remember the specifics. I've probably just like blanked it out of my brain. We need to Google it.
love, one of our favourite things to do is to ruin Vicky's search history.
Love it, love it. You're
If she ever
probably on
gets
a list
arrested,
somewhere.
several. If she ever gets arrested for anything, this has got to be burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started with how many people were fucking on the Titanic.
Oh yes.
Oh, yes.
That was a conversation we had genuinely. How
Yeah.
many people do you think were having sex on the Titanic when it went down?
About 300?
I said, what did we say?
I can't remember. You were quite high.
I went about
think I went-
600 because what was it about? Well, we worked out how many people were on board and stuff. And
Yeah.
It went down over a 2-hour period. If you think you're going to die, you'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'll get one in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, that's what you said, and I said I'd probably run for a
Die
lifeboat.
doing what she loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, great time, wouldn't you? Yeah, you're not going to get on a lifeboat,
No,
let's
you're
be
not on a
honest.
lifeboat, exactly.
Go on, please
on.
explain. Do you
Go
want to
on,
come on
eggnog.
the mic?
Do you want to?
So, I'm just going to read it straight from Google. In the climax and bonus scene of the book, Krampus's intimate essence,
Oh,
we'll leave that there, is described as having a distinct taste and scent.
That was it. His cum is like eggnog. That was it, yeah.
I've read worse.
I've read worse too, but I don't think I want eggnog again.
I
Yeah.
thought that wasn't where I thought it was going. I thought,
What did you think?
I don't know, maybe
No,
they
you
were
do.
doing
You do
something
know.
with eggnog.
Come on.
I didn't think it tastes like eggnog. That actually wouldn't be that bad.
No, because that's like a sweet thing, right? People buy
Exactly.
eggnog.
Yeah.
People do buy
People
it.
eggnog
It's
in
like
coffee.
saying, it's honestly like saying he had milkshake cum.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Which maybe would be preferable for
Yeah.
such activities.
Is it a paranormal? No, he's not like a human, is he?
He's not human at
Krampus
all.
is a creature.
From Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah. So if his cum didn't taste like eggnog, he's not really Christmas related,
I think
is
he
he?
also maybe fucks her with a giant candy cane at one point. I think that's that same book.
Okay, well that's
That might have been the quote that made me read it, to be fair.
pick that up.
I was going to say, and Summers, give us a call
Yeah.
if you have an idea for your next Christmas section. Yeah, no, I'm okay with that. I'm on board with eggnog cum.
Well, I feel like you need to go and read it now and tell me
I-
if it's a
I
5-star or a 1-star or
I
something in between.
think I'm going to get myself a copy and read it.
Do it.
I'm going to do it.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. I think this moves us quite nicely, segues on to our HSF moment. Our HSF moment of the week is, it stands for Her Slick Folds. Yeah, I know.
Potent.
Yes. And it's something we've read in a book that we've read recently that either gives you the ick or it's very discreet, like the eggnog cum. That would be a HSF moment. Not necessarily a bad thing. It can be something that gives you totally the ick or just something that's super descriptive or kind of proper out there, makes you go, ooh, when you read it. Can you think of a HSF moment?
I absolutely can,
Oh,
because it's
go
so
on.
burned into my brain. So it was a book I ARC read, actually, for quite a well-known author, and I don't want to name her and be mean about it.
Oh, don't worry, we'll Google it later.
But the guy puts his hand into the girl's knickers, and then he comes away with a string of arousal. I was like, oh wow, oh, a string of arousal, and like in his mind it was like really erotic, and I think literally the following words were like, it was the most erotic thing he'd ever seen, and I was like,
He needs to get out more because that's.
whoa.
Yeah,
that's
I was like,
Antibiotic.
maybe she's just ovulating, but like, I didn't need a string of arousal. That was just so like
I'm
visceral
never going to
for me.
unhear that.
I'm so
Can
sorry.
we think about how far you would have to be pulling your hand away to have looked and noticed that it was the string?
Yeah.
No. Thank
It
you for
stayed
putting that
with
in my
me.
brain.
I'm so sorry.
That's like a Chicago cheese pull.
It's a
Oh.
vile
And now you've ruined
comparison.
pizza for me.
Pizza and eggnog off the list.
This is not a podcast to listen to if you are having your dinner.
No, it is not. And one of my best friends, who's actually my main alpha reader, we just text each other bits from smutty books that we think all the time. And
Love that.
I did look at our chat the other day, and there was one that she'd sent me, which is from like a jester romance that she'd read. That she's loved the series, but it was like
jester romance.
I know, just who knew that was even a
No.
subgenre?
Okay.
Jesters.
Did not know.
She was really into it, but she screen grabbed me a little bit when he talked about mopping her slot. And we were sort of speculating. We were like, do we
You are
think
so
it was
good at this game.
a typo? Do we think it was a typo for slit? But even though that's still a crime, but like
Slot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mopping
You
her
are
slot.
so good at this game.
I thought snatch was bad.
No, oh no,
And mopping.
mopping. I
in her
can't get on
slot.
board with like the sort of the words that imply that. Like I read, what was it the other day? I read.
Please keep going.
it was a monster romance, and she was, touching herself after thinking of this guy, this werewolf guy, and it was like the sloppy sounds were obscene, and I was like, I don't want to think of like the sloppy sounds.
No.
I just no, thank you. That's like a auditory sensation. I just didn't need it
Yeah,
added.
that's
No.
to that
ASMR
scene.
not needed.
No.
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 I don't know.
I think you've
I'm
viscerally
sorry.
upset me now. Like, I don't know where to go from there.
I don't need lunch.
My brain is processing eggnog, string, and slot.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awful lot there to work on.
That was a
Mockingbird
great
slot.
addition to
That was,
yeah.
you are
HSL.
so good at that game.
Yeah.
I'm available anytime.
So good.
Wow.
Okay, we're going to continue bullying you.
Okay.
Katie, go ahead.
Another game that we like to play, which winds us both up and our community, is unpopular bookish opinions. So, for instance, I DNF books and break spines all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Throne of Glass is trash.
Yeah. I know. I don't know why I put up with that. Yeah, I know.
Please don't leave.
Wow.
I'm having so much fun.
think it's
Don't leave. No, trash is a bit strong.
Wow.
I don't enjoy it. I DNF'd it.
Whereas
But how can you like describe it as trash if you DNF'd it?
No, I know, that was a bit unfair.
I shout at her for this kind of thing all the time.
I've DNF'd it at the tandem.
Yeah.
That
I
is
am
a
gonna
difficult
I
one.
feel like I
Yeah.
did sort of tolerate Tower of
Yeah,
Storm.
Yeah.
I got to the end
absolutely.
of that one, obviously, with the way that is it Heir of Fire or Empire of Storm?
Yeah.
Thank you. When that ended, how it ended, and I was like, what the fuck do you mean? I've got to read a whole other book about these twats who I don't care about. And I did Google the plot to be like, do I actually have to read? And I remember googling, do I really have to read this book? And then everyone was like, yes, you do, but it is worth it. And by the end, I was like, oh, fine, it was fine. And
I
then like
say
Kingdom of
that.
Ash, masterpiece.
I say that about the whole Throne of Glass series. Every individual book is okay. Together as a series, phenomenal.
Yes, I agree.
So,
However, my unpopular bookish opinion is that I'm okay if Zayden dies.
yeah, see? No, thank you. Please stop putting that out to the universe.
Okay.
No, I feel just as shook as when I told you about the string of arousal. Jesus. Wow. No, I'm not okay if that happens.
No.
Like, even the idea is making me feel quite
No,
anxious
yeah,
and sick.
I'm okay.
No.
I don't mind if some of the others die, not Riddick, but,
Yes, not Riddick.
That's
Or the
the
kitten.
rumour, isn't it, at the moment?
Yeah.
No,
The
don't.
rumour is that she's killing off Riddick.
She put something up on her social media. It was like a song, wasn't it? And then she had put the caption of being like, oh, the song you play when you've just killed off a major character. And we were like, who,
She's
Rebecca?
savage.
Who?
She's savage.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got it in me to do that. Like, I'm just I don't know, I couldn't kill off
I
beloved
will let you
characters.
know who you're allowed to kill off.
Which
At
ones
the
you
minute, nobody.
Nobody, that's
Yeah.
fair.
But I will keep you posted.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So,
So, unpopular bookish opinion.
Do you want a book I didn't love that everyone else loves, or do you want like a sort of trope that I...
We want all of
Both,
them.
Both,
everything.
Okay. So the one book that everyone else raves about, which I just couldn't bear, was Five Brothers by Penelope Douglas. And I like a lot of her books. Like, I loved Credence.
Yes, me
I
too.
really enjoyed Birthday Girl.
Yeah, me too.
And then I read Five Brothers. And, like, I think the person who recommended it to me had been like, oh, well, it's a why I choose. And then I got to the end, I was like, it's not a fucking why I choose, because she fucking chose. And also, like,
That
she doesn't
annoys
get with
me.
all five brothers. Why don't you call it Four Brothers and then there's another guy?
It's not quite as catchy, is it really?
It's not quite
yeah,
so.
no.
But I was just, I got to the end and I was just a bit like, this isn't how it was pitched to me. So maybe it was in the person who recommended it. That maybe it's their fault.
I
was just
have
like,
not read
no.
it, but I caveat it with we sell it in the shop as the Ronsil of all smart books. Does exactly what it says on the tin.
Okay. But she doesn't do all five of them.
So I've been misselling
You've been
it.
misselling it
I
too.
need to read it.
Me
Put it
too.
on the
Me
list.
too.
4 and just an extra.
Yeah.
What
I
does
was
the extra
expecting
do?
more, like, I don't know, like, one of them goes to jail, but I think she does have something with that guy. There's one guy that just doesn't like her. And,
Oh.
But it
You
just
like a
didn't
bit of
do
that.
what I
I
was
do like a
expecting
bit
it
of
to do. And then I was like, this is a book as a whole or nothing. It just felt like a whole or nothing.
But it's been picked up, right, for either a
I
movie
know,
or a series.
and I was like, of all the books recently that I've read, this is the thing you're picking up? Like, there are so many better books. Sorry if I know pick up this. I'd rather they make Credence. That'd be a bit more daring, but,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're not doing
They're
that.
not gonna do
no,
that.
No, nobody's
that was the
bankrolling
first
that.
proper romance novel I read. I read ACOTAR and I got all into the romantasy, and then I
went from
flew,
ACOTAR to
yeah,
Credence.
I did ACOTAR.
I did the same thing.
Did
Yeah,
you?
I
I
did
did.
ACOTAR, Throne of Glass, Crescent City, Quicksilver, Credence.
I
It's
did
like off a cliff.
ACOTAR, Fourth Wing, Crescent City, Throne of Glass, Credence, Haunting Adeline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've
Haunting
been
Adeline.
slightly unstable ever since.
I mean, I get it. You just need to go and touch grass after a while, don't you?
Yeah. Yes.
And then the trope I can't bear is a cliffhanger. If I don't see it coming and I'm then gutted with a cliffhanger or like a shocking ending, I feel a visceral sense of betrayal. So Harley Madison's books, the Sugar Life series, which I really love, and they're a great time. At the end of the second book, there is such a rug pull that I remember feeling like physically sick. And I was like,
love that phrase,
I was like,
a rug
how
pull.
dare you? How dare you? I've like trusted you. And I knew it was part of the series, but I was like expecting a happily for now. But I was like, how could you do this to me? And I remember I said to my friend before, I was like, I recommend these books, they're really good. And I said, wait. I was like, don't you read them until they're all out, because there's these horrible cliffhangers. She put out book 3 last year. I still haven't read it because I was like, well,
That'll teach her.
I'm waiting for book 4. And book 4 is coming out, I think this month actually. And I will read it. I'll read book 3 and then I'll read book 4 straight off the bat, because I waited to see the early reviews of book 3 and it was like, oh, Harley's done another cliffhanger. I was like, you bitch. I know, I'm onto you now. I was like, I'm just going to wait until the next one's out and then I know I will get my happily ever after. So I can't bear a
Well,
cliffhanger.
it's kind of valid, actually.
I'm going to say this. This is quite strong words for a woman who has done essentially the same fucking thing to me. I know Jessie's in pain. I know she's not happy, but you've not even fucking written why yet.
I'm trying.
So strong words.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'm
okay.
working on it.
All right. Work faster, please.
I will try.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing all your ideas and thoughts, and your journey with us is super important that we get people like you on, because you guys, if you have not read these books yet, TBR immediately. Come in now. Hopefully by the time you get this we'll still have, in fact actually what I may do is I may get some more on order with yourself and can get some signed book plates or something like that into the store for people who miss out on this. So by the time this goes out, the stock we've got today will have gone.
Yeah.
That'll be gone this weekend.
I will post you some signed book
Thank you. If you have not read these books yet, do it immediately. Such a good time. Such a good time. Thank you so much for coming on again. And I love this. When you listen back to this, you're going to listen to yourself right at the beginning of the podcast where you are very considered and thoughtful with the answers. And then
by the end
where you're calling Harley Madison an absolute bitch for the rug
And I
pulling.
love her.
Yes.
I do love her. She's amazing.
Listen, we don't judge in here.
No.
On my actual birthday, Katie gave me a cake and then called me a bitch. I got gaslit. So it's our love language here. It's what we do. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you
All
for
that
having me.
remains to be said. If you can't be good, be quiet. It's a library. Shh.